This is how a dream became my worst nightmare. It all started in May. I found a studio that seemed perfect for my summer plans, which was to reopen my ceramic Etsy shop. Last summer, I finally got to go back to China to see my family. While I was there, I came across many ceramic pieces that were double-walled with these beautiful carvings on the outside. I knew I wanted to experiment with these forms, so I got to sketching. The plan was to carve and shape circles, triangles, and squares into these pieces. However, that didn't look so great. When I showed my mom though, she had something very interesting to say. The patterns looked a little bit like clouds. Clouds? I thought. Clearly they didn't, but it did give me an interesting idea. What if I made the patterns to look like the cloud motifs common in Chinese art? So, I created another tester piece and it turned out pretty good, except for the fact that it broke, but that's not important. I now had the design for my new bowl collection, which used these patterns. I named them the Cloud Bowls, which also had my signature character PaperMe present. And of course, I created a tea set for good luck. Everything was going really well. Things were bisque-fired and there were no issues. And after multiple tests, I chose my final glaze combinations. I wasn't worried at this point, as all my tests had been going super well. However, my worst fears would soon come true. While a good amount of my bowls had no issues, 3 out of 9 of the bowls stuck to the glazed cookies, which ripped off some clay. And for some reason, my other glaze combination crawled a bit, which did not happen in any of my tests. So out of 9 of the bowls that I planned on selling, only 5 of them made it out completely unscathed, which is a pretty bad failure rate, not including the teapot, which, looks like this. So, what exactly is the purpose of this video? Is it just to yap about my problems in hopes that someone will listen to it? While that may be partially true, I'd like to share 3 lessons that I learned from this experience. Number 1, test. Had I not tested the form-building techniques and glaze before the final products, the results could have been so much worse. Number 2, asking for help. Whether it's asking for glaze combinations or discussing ways to better fire your pieces, talking to others will always give you insights that you just can't get by yourself. And finally, the most important one, number 3, never give up. I know that failure hurts. When you put so much effort into something, all for it not to work out in the end, there really is no worse feeling than that. But I can't let failure stop me from doing the things that I love. We learn from our mistakes, and we take our next steps. And when we reach our final destination, well, the view will be just as wonderful as we imagined it'd be.